Game start. High score. Mission complete. Victory.
Hey everybody, it's Doc Fortune. This is take 2 on this stream for today. I had some technical difficulties. I couldn't hear my audio in OBS, so I had to restart. I just couldn't risk it. I think it probably would have been okay, but I lost about 4 hours of RimWorld streams due to technical difficulties already, so I figured it was better safe to just restart and try again and not be sorry. So we were able to accomplish some things that we wanted to get done. We unlocked a new survivor. Let's see, I don't know why these don't show up right here, but we can go to single player. We can take a look. We unlocked Rex. Took a look at his abilities. He's like a mixture of using toxins and healing. He's got a sonic boom. He's a robot and a plant hybrid. The top part's a plant, the bottom part's a robot. I guess they work together and somehow they make it happen. So the last one we need is the Mercenary. And the way you get the Mercenary is you obliterate yourself at the obelisk. This is something you can only do after you've looped your run. So we have a challenge to do 20 stages. And I think if you loop your run 3 or 4 times, you can do that. So maybe we'll try to do that and also get Mercenary in the same time. We're also looking for 3 combat shrines on one stage. We need to beat that challenge, and it was just up to luck. If there's not 3 shrines on the stage, we can't do them. And 3 is a lot for those that all have to appear on one stage. So we haven't seen that yet. We're also looking for 2 mountain shrines, which will make the boss harder. And I can't remember if we have anything else to do besides those challenges, but we're not going to play Rex. We're going to mess around. These are the characters you can see there. If I've tried them or looked at their loadout, I think that means that they're not yellow anymore. I've played a ton of this lady. Let's see, what's the difference? This does flame damage, this does an explosion. I wonder which one's better. Interesting, because I use that flame damage a lot. I bet you there's a good case to be made for this. We should try it next time we play her, but honestly I've played a ton of Artificer lately and I'm itching to try out some other characters. I really like the Captain, Bandit. Acrid seems okay. He seems that there's a way that you play him that's very similar to the Artificer, where you abuse his jump and you land in the middle of people, do a bunch of poison damage and jump out. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of similar to Loader. Loader is very strong against hitting a single target, so she could probably drop bosses like it's nothing. But she has a grapple hook, and the whole kit kind of revolves around being Spider-Man and grappling around and punching things and getting out. So we're going to play Bandit this time. We have some things to unlock that we want to get that I think are a little bit better than the standards. Let's see, as Bandit successfully used Lights Out to reset your cooldowns 15 times in a row. That's pretty cool. Alright. So Lights Out is our... it's like an R button attack, I think? Yeah, our special. And when we kill something with it, it resets all of our cooldowns. So we have to remember to try and use it. It's really cool. It also reloads your gun. Your shotgun holds 4 blasts. You can fire them out rapid fire. But if you kill an enemy with this Lights Out, your gun's fully loaded and you can just start shooting again. Bandit also has a smoke bomb that turns him invisible, and he is able to move very fast while he's invisible. It also gives him a little jump when you go into invisibility and when you come out of it, so you can cancel it. It stuns enemies that are all around him whenever he goes invisible, both when you go into it and when you come out, so that's excellent. For now, we have the Serrated Dagger. You lunge and slash. It's a melee close attack. It seems to cause bleed. Yeah, on critical strikes. So we're going to try Bandit. Let's see. Do we want to do any alternate modes? I don't think so. we're just going to go to the regular mode and we're just going to crank the difficulty to Monsoon. So that way if there's any challenges that we need to unlock, sometimes Eclipse interferes with those. And I don't know when or how, but regardless, we just don't want to take any chances. Let's try out Bandit. I played around with him before we started the stream, and I like his play style. I like his attacks, feel very satisfying. So he's really good at taking out enemies if you can aim. But you don't have to be the best aim because he's firing a shotgun. And here's his smoke bomb. You can see he's very fast. Enemies lose track of you when you're in the smoke, so they'll stop chasing him, and that's important because it allows you to get behind him. Bandit gets guaranteed critical hits on anything from behind. I'm gonna go invisible. You can see I can pull out my R and it just shoots them. I didn't have anything to reset, but if I did, it would have reset everything as long as I kill them with it. I think the secondary skill that you unlock called Desperado for Bandit is considered better because it stacks damage every time you kill an opponent with it. So resetting your cooldowns is cool. It's very useful. I think in the right circumstances it would just depend on your play style. Whatever you feel more capable with. Because if you can reset these cooldowns, like, you can really go nuts on this character. See, all my cooldowns are immediately back and my gun's fully loaded because I killed that guy with my R. So I think it can be very good. All back, going invisible to get out. We can get behind these guys, we stun them when we come out, and then use R, execute that, and now all our cooldowns are right back. It's a lot to keep up with in combat, honestly. It's a tricky little combo to use everything efficiently, but I believe in ourselves. I think we can make it work, so yep. See, you gotta kind of sling that R out whenever you can to just try and get a good hit with it. If you're slinging it into the crowd of damaged or weakened enemies, or enemies that just don't have that much health to begin with, you have a much easier chance. See, I didn't hit him with the first two shots, so the R did not execute him. If we find a coin, we're going to the void fields. There we go, I executed him. And then this gives us our cooldowns back as well because we have a bandolier. Might not be as good, but right now it seems like we have a pretty fun chance of doing like a cool run based on always having our cooldowns. So we're gonna roll with it. A lot of times you just take what this game deals you, and sometimes you discover an accidental build that's really fun and broken. We need to haul, so I'm going to run. Then I'm going to jump and get the boost when I cancel the... Oof. I'm going to take some time to reload, fire up. There we go. You can see it feels really satisfying to deal damage on Bandit. As long as you can click your mouse button really fast to use all of his bolts. Got all of our cooldowns back. We're going invisible again. I'm gonna fire on this guy a few times and then throw an R at him, which of course I missed. Oh, we're getting snuck up on by beetles, so we'll just bomb them. Hit him with the gas, execute that guy, get all our cooldowns back. I'm kind of getting the hang of this. Alright, I don't think we're finding anything else. We're already way up here, so we'll just look. Oh, I killed him before I could press R. Alright, I'm going to try to break my fall with this. We might die. Oh, we got a little pop. And we could have popped again at the end if we would have used our mouse too. I have to remember that. I hate this guy. I'm going invisible and I'm going to pop as many shots into him as I can. Here we go. Let's run. I'm going to go invisible again. I'm going to get behind. Uh-oh. That's not good. My keyboard's doing a little trick it does to me sometimes. Executed that guy. You see, I got all my shots back, but I wasted them all right away. We have to be careful. Playing Bandit, we have some mobility, but it's tricky. It's not exactly as good as the rest, unless you are able to utilize it properly. Right now we're getting wrecked. I need this little drone. I'm taking it. I'm going to fly up in the air, turn invisible for a pop, kill this guy. We got a lunar coin. We're taking that. Fire what I can at him and press R into him. It actually seemed to do some damage. We're going to turn invisible, get behind the tree, wait for our shots to charge up, and R into him. We got blasted. Man. So he's fun. I like his playstyle a lot. We also only had 3 items. I don't know what I did wrong there where I couldn't find anything but 3 items, but it felt like we ran all over the map, so maybe I was supposed to pick up drones. I don't know what. Cool start though. He is a lot of fun, and I'm gonna play him some more and get the hang of him. Give me 1 minute, grab a drink, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Let's play another round of Bandit. That was a lot of fun. I'm ready to go one more. I'm not even mad at him. I want to see what kind of fun builds I can figure out because he plays so differently. It just seems like there's got to be a build where you're shredding people to death with this. So gratifying to kill him with that R. It's like he pulls out a little revolver and just blasts them, and when it finishes them off, get all your stuff back. So if you don't, you're kind of sitting here shooting a slow shooting shotgun, but it doesn't take him long to get those shells back in the clip. Let's use the stealth for speed. Bandit is faster when he's in stealth. Get all of our shots back. Get them back again if we want. Just keep doing this. As long as you can keep hitting that R, you get it back. So you can fire all your shots and then shoot again. It's just all depending on how good you are. I have a feeling that critical hit is going to be very good on this guy. So every time I see it, I'm taking it. Go. We want to just get this. I took a wild shot. It didn't land, but those guys are really easy to finish off with Bandit compared to how I was having so much trouble dealing with those guys as Artificer because she has big, strong, blasty abilities, but all of her projectiles are slow and you're flying, so you're up in the air with them trying to hit with these weird, awkward, slow-moving projectiles. With this Bandit, you can just blast these guys in the face. We got a Hopu Feather. This is like a great item for me because we're not as mobile, but having a little extra jump, and our smoke cloud is basically gives us 3 jumps if we can use it correctly. So, shaping up to be a lot of fun. I gotta jump, and then I can smoke cloud, and then I can blast that guy. Hit him with my revolver. Got all 4 shots for this guy now. Start running. Smoke bomb so we can get away. And that revolver resets your smoke bomb too, so you can just keep going in invisible as long as you execute them with it, as long as you get the kill. I don't think if blasts or runic tornadoes or what do you call them? Gasoline ticks or burns, this is a good item for us because we're doing so much crit. It heals us a lot. I've heard said that this is kind of a mediocre item or an item that you recycle. But I think for Bandit, because he does so many guaranteed critical hits, I think it's going to end up being a good one. Yeah, see, I can kind of weave this in with the feather and get a few extra jumps. It's really not too hard to gain a little bit of mobility if you just find one good item on Bandit. So now we have a cool scythe sticking out of our back. We didn't find much over here, but we do have about 5 items. Let's go ahead and fight the boss, and then smoke cloud, and then shoot that guy, and oh, I missed with the revolver. But it is fun to kind of try and hit like a little trick shot from the hip with it when you're in the heat of combat. I really like this character. I think he's a lot of fun. He looks cool. His story is he's not an original crew member of the ship, but he snuck aboard. You unlock Bandit by just completing level 3. So you just have to get that far in the game, and you too can play this fun, lovable little rogue shooting shotgun blasts at people. So we're going to try to jump, smoke, pop up. We were actually able to do it. We didn't get an execute, sadly, so we're in a dangerous spot, but if you could just get behind this guy, you do so much damage. I'm going to smoke pop, try to get behind him, unload the whole thing, there we go. Ooh, I got to execute, so I keep getting it back. If they're right in your face, you can just keep executing them. Just keep pressing it over and over again. It's really gratifying. A lot of fun on this character. Having a ton of fun. Alright, let's get this present and let's get the show on the road. Oh, we already got them all. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Take these drones. I feel like having as many drones as possible is going to help on Bandit. It's over here. We're going to go stealth so we can gain some speed. We also need some speed, but having a jump is super nice on Bandit. This feather was a godsend. That's what I was looking for. I'm glad we found this. I'm going to unload everything in stealth, get behind him, unload everything again, execute this guy, unload everything, stealth, get behind him, unload everything again, execute this guy, unload everything again, get into stealth, and he's dead. That's how you do it. I'm really liking Bandit. Stealth, get out of this. Execute this guy, shoot all my shots again. Execute that guy, shoot all my shots again. Execute that guy, shoot everything. God, this is so much fun. You just keep shooting these shotgun blasts over and over again. As long as you execute people, it reloads your full clip. You can see once we are not executing people, we get kind of slow and we have to wait. But it's just so gratifying. Your cloud stuns people when you come out. Bandit is a lot of fun. If you can just kind of memorize a simple combo. Save your execute for tiny minions and hit them with it point blank. Maybe 1 or 2 shots. Then you'll get all 4 shots of your shotgun back and you can just unload them. I was able to just shred that boss. Because of 2 things. I kept getting my shotgun blast back rapidly with an instant reload from the cooldowns, and I kept getting behind him, so I did instant critical hits. Really cool. Really loving Bandit. I need to find a Newt Shrine if I can. I want to do the Void Fields, but this is not Artificer. I can't just fly a mile up into the air and just look at the whole map and see where everything is. So we'll just find what we find. I want to get these guys because I bet you can execute them in one hit, and we can abuse that. I got that guy. So that's nice. It will execute him too if you can get him low enough. There we go. We're going to take gasoline when we can afford it. There we go. Got him. This will give us some fire damage, which will help finish people off if we get them low but don't kill them. It won't refresh our cooldowns, I don't think, but it'll still kill them. You know, if we don't kill him, we wouldn't get anything anyway. So I'm gonna try to get behind this guy, unload on him, and then hit my revolver and execute him, so I get all the shots back. Yeah, if you see big guys, normally I keep my distance from them and play around them, but in this, I almost feel like just go ahead and antagonize them. Take them out. As long as you can get behind them, you're like you're lethal. Got Teddy Bear, which helps us block. That's always cool. I missed point blank. This guy has an execute threshold. That's kind of cool. I don't know what that's from. Oh, it's because I have a guillotine. An old guillotine, which is a good green item and uncommon item. It allows you to execute elite monsters or special monsters, I guess. Banner is, I feel like, really good for us. I need to remember I have a melee attack as well. Alright, here we go. We're going to smoke cloud to jump. Secondary jump. If you can stay in the air, excuse me, you'll get a pop from your stealth expiring as well. So I'm going to jump, jump, stealth, stealth. When it exit, it gave me a little jump as well. When it exit, I can't talk. This is great. Boss damage is like boss damage and crit. It's going to be like one of my top choices for this. Ooh, he died before we could get him with the revolver. Thanks to this little guy. I can almost one-shot those guys with the revolver. I don't know if they have a headshot hitbox, but I got that guy. Okay, forget all this. Let's look for toys. The rules have not changed. We still want to prioritize getting Christmas presents over all else. We want to stay alive. We want to save Christmas. In order to get presents, we have to shoot people in the face. Nothing's changed. Money over everything. But just to get presents. It's kind of like presents over everything. There we go. Speaking of presents, here we go. We want to stealth out of this. Get behind these guys. They're all stunned. Execute one of them. Fire all your shots again. And stealth again too while you're at it. Because your stealth gets refreshed as well. Gotta execute on him. I can stealth again. And it even did enough damage to kill those guys. So, pretty cool. Oh, I missed my revolver shot. But I'll just have to take these bullets as consolation prizes. I don't know the lay of the land as well because, again, we're not as mobile. So let's go jump, jump, stealth, get some high ground. This is interesting. We could trade a lot of stuff for this. We don't have an abundance of anything that we would really miss. That kind of hurts, but it's like tearing off a band-aid. Now it's gone and you just have extra boss damage. That sucks, so it's just good to get rid of that. It's not great to lose, but see, we have a bunch of uncommon items, so we don't have to worry about losing any of them. We lose the glasses, so that's cool. So now we only have garbage left to lose. Oh, actually, that was good. Not as good as this. Alright, we'll stop there. And now I gotta get one more. You gotta have 9. Alright. Could have been stupid. We'll take a drone. We'll take a drone. We'll take a drone, and that'll help cover some of our stupidity. We need to find the exit. Let's do this because it helps us run faster. Just make sure there's nothing in here. There's this guy. Execute him. Now I get my stealth back. Ooh, didn't quite get that guy. But my stealth's back up, so I'm just gonna run. We need to find the... Ooh, I fired a wild shot when I turned around and I missed everything, so... Definitely, if you can, you want to get that little 4 burst pop, because it just shreds people. Okay, I see the exit. Oh, so sad. Can't one-shot these guys with it either. Let's keep going. We're gonna jump. We're gonna jump. We're gonna pop. There we go. Got him. Take some time to reload on the way to this thing. Where was it? I saw it. I saw the sparkles, damn it. Can't tell me I didn't see the sparkles. I need to stealth. I need to unload the clip. I need to execute him, but it didn't quite work. He still had a little bit too much health. Let's see. Got that guy, though. The assist from the drones. Where the hell was that exit? Am I crazy? I feel like we saw it. We were able to get that guy down to the ground. That's kind of cool. I can see this is going to get kind of hairy after a while. Where the hell is the exit at, fam? Where are they? Our damage just feels great, though, at all levels. I can't deny that. Let's double jump up here. Okay, we're looking for the sparkles. Where the hell are they? Sparkles. Sparkles! I see. Over here somewhere. It's up there. Okay, this is going to be an awkward one, so let's see how it goes. We have a lot of boss damage. 9 stacks of this, so we might be okay no matter what. We'll figure out how effective this gambit is. I traded everything for it. Feels great when you're in stealth because you move so fast, but when you come out you feel like a slug. That's one thing I will say about this. Okay, it's the Beetle Queen. I would like to fight her more than anybody else because all you gotta do is get behind her, fire everything out, land an R, stealth, fire everything out. We're shredding her. She looks dead. Oh, there's another one. So that's the only reason she's not. Okay. We gotta get behind her. And we gotta shoot the shit out of this bitch. She is dead. We got her. And that's... Bandit is great damage. He just feels so good to play like that. He's very vulnerable, so don't get cocky like I'm doing right now. I feel I need to stealth, stun all of them because your stealth will stun. And then you want to keep trying to land executes so you can reset your shotgun. If you stealth, they'll lose track of you, except apparently not those guys. They blasted me. I need to stealth. Gotta reset. Gotta reset. Oh, it's helping. It's hard, but it feels really cool if you can pull it off. I'm gonna stealth. Stealth. Whew. It comes up really quick, so just use it as often as you can. You can see it's not that long of a cooldown. It stuns people, and if you use your revolver on R, you can trigger it often. We need some health or some kind of health regen, but luckily we got this beetle queen. I picked up, the item was the queen's gland. Gives you this beetle guard that helps you. So that will help us on the ground. We're almost always on the ground. We're not like a jumpy, acrobatic, sky-high character. 2 money guns or a recycler? I'll probably take the recycler because it gives us a second chance on our items. No matter what we get, we can just try again. Get around behind this guy. Shoot him in the back. You see how he dies so much faster. I want to use the little guys to try and execute, but I missed it. You can stun them, execute, get all your bullets back. Ooh, there we go. Something over here is causing a ruckus. We're going to have to remember to stealth a lot because these little stabby guys will fuck us up. Seems like we kind of give it right back though, as good as we get it, so. Oh, see what I mean though? I'm bleeding like crazy. It looked like going into stealth might have canceled my bleed. Got him with the execute. Stealth those guys. Your execute resets its own cooldown, so you can fire it again instantly right after you shoot it. So that's kind of a cool trick. Let's go pick up an item. We need something. I'm going to take the recycler. This will allow us to just press Q when we get an item, any item, and if we don't like it, it'll just randomly change it into something else. Oh, I'm not sure I want to do these void trials, but just in case there is a coin up here, we're going to go look and see. If we can get the portal, I'll just do it. I don't give a shit. We'll try the void trials, because we're going to try to loot. We're going to try to obliterate ourselves to unlock Mercenary. We're going to, yeah, here we go. We're going to try to do all this stuff. So this will unlock the lunar portal. We'll go drop down and we'll try to do the void fields. I don't know, but I feel pretty confident in my ability to complete them with Bandit just based on how fun this run is so far. So there we go. Let's get out of here. I'm going to smoke to stun those guys. And make sure you're running, as always. It's no different on Bandit. This has been the most fun I've had playing in a long time, so I will definitely be playing Bandit often and trying to come up with cool... I can just see if you can get enough items, he can be so much fun. Just like with Artificer. This is going to be a test. This guy will either shred us or we're going to kill him instantly. So smoke bomb to stun him, unload in the back, hit the revolver, and he's almost dead. We didn't even really have to fight or fuss with him. That's pretty damn cool. The big threat, I feel like, is going to be being overwhelmed by these kind of guys. See, they can be very tricky, but it might just be the heal drones. It feels like going into stealth is allowing us to shake off the bleed damage. I'm taking the gas. You have to tap that button, but it will fire as fast as you can tap it. And I don't know how attack speed affects it. It is good. I know that. It might help him reload faster. We're going to stealth so we can ditch this joint. And we're going to go check for treasure. Remember, just because you're playing a cool new character that's fun doesn't mean you got to abandon your principles. The whole point of this game is to get Christmas presents. We have to shoot people in the face, take their money, buy Christmas presents to stay alive, and by staying alive, there's a chance we can save Christmas. This thing's gonna screw us. Did 3 times in a row. There we go. Finally got an item. I'll take it. There we go. Finally got an item. I should have changed that, but I forgot that I had the recycler. Alright, so now we have a double jump. We can use our stealth to double jump. We can shoot these guys in the face. I didn't get a kill, so it didn't reset. I'm going to stealth to get behind this guy. He loses track of me. Shoot him in the back 4 times. Ooh, he does not take enough damage. He is an elite monster, so I guess I got to do a little bit more than just the usual. He's getting pretty low, though. Beetle Guard helped us a lot on that. Ooh, I tried to get that guy, but he snuck behind a corner really quick. Alright, we ran up to try and find stuff, but it looks like we already got the stuff. So let's look over on this side. Oh, didn't quite get an execute, but I got some gasoline damage. You can see it did not reset my stuff, but that one did. I have a melee attack too on my mouse too, so I have to remember to use that. Let's just check down here one more time and make sure we didn't miss anything. I've got a FOMO, a fear of missing out. It's like all we missed out on is a chump that wanted to get shot in the face. Hope you're happy with yourself, living out your dream, chum. Oh, I missed. I need to stop talking shit. Okay, we came from over there, so we want to go this way. There we go. Got him. Let's go over here. I don't want that item. It's a lunar item. It could be excellent, or it could completely ruin the run. Once you get a lunar item, you can't recycle it. You're stuck with it unless you get to this cleansing pool on some secret level that I'm not 100% sure on how to get to. Kind of like all the items that I have. I just need to buy more stuff. I'll take this. Transform that. Wow, what a good transform. That really paid off. I'm going to take this item instead of the recycler because it caused the backup. It just gives me more drones, more firepower, helps me kill, helps me distract enemies. And if we can get extra fuel cells, it'll be even better. Here's the exit. Got him. Ooh, we got to deal with this guy. So go invisible, get behind him, unload everything, hit the revolver, and then unload. Usually the revolver is not quite enough to finish him, but it does a big chunk of damage regardless. We'll call him the help, and it gets him close to being finished off. Remember to stealth often and run. We have a double jump, so we're going to make use of it. I'm not getting executes right now, but I need the damage, so that's good enough. We need to get out of here. This is way too much heat. I don't have the movement to deal with this. Stealth. Get this item. Now we can the drones did a lot of work there. Chunk this guy down, get my reset. Reset. There we go. And jump. Oop, wrong button. I meant to shift for my stealth so I could jump up. There's nothing up here though. Nothing that I want. The exit is over here, so we know where to find it, but we're gonna go make one more round. Stealth. Go around. Shoot him in the back. Execute him. Goodbye. Let's go look over here really quick. We have gotten good items out of this overall. Not a lot, but what we got was good. Goat hoof. Excellent. I'm gonna try to execute him, but I missed. He got knocked away by something. Alright, let's go. I don't want to waste any more time. Let's go to the exit. The shot did not reset our cooldowns, but it did such a huge amount of damage to him. I really like that attack. We're going to stealth instantly. I'm going to call to help. I'm going to try to run. This guy is no joke on any level. We really have to be careful and let our drones heal us. Which it's, I gotta say, sometimes this thing is hit or miss, but this time it is doing excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat a mantra to myself because there's some things I need to do to win. I need to stealth. Stealth. I need to kill somebody. I need to execute. I need to stealth. I need to kill somebody. Try to execute them. We didn't quite do it. Just keep jumping, weaving, stealth when you can. Okay, we got some good executes. We're going to stealth, execute, fire all our stuff. These wisps, man, they are really tough to deal with. The only person I can really consistently whip that guy's ass with is Huntress. Yeah, it made me talk like Porky Pig there for a second. That guy's hard to deal with because those wisps just fume out of him and follow you. And so we had to do everything perfect, but I kind of like that. It feels cool to have to play in this breakneck speed where you carefully chain all your abilities and make sure you get the most out of all of them. Because you can really just shred the bosses. It was so cool to just get rid of that damn jellyfish in no time flat. It was so cool to just get behind the Stone Titan because he does a lot of poses and animations. It's intended to give you time to predict his devastating moves, but we're fast as hell when we go into stealth, so we can just run behind him, shotgun him in the back with everything we got, turn around, pop a little guy with our revolver. That fully resets our shotgun, and then we can shoot him in the back again, and by that time he's already at like 25% health. So it's a lot of fun if you can pull it off. We're gonna play some more Bandit. Having a good time. Sometimes it's hard for me to get out of my shell. I get focused on completing runs or winning, and I want to play the characters that are best, that I feel the best on. So I played Commando long enough to unlock or to realize that Huntress exists, and once I realized Huntress exists, I only played Huntress because compared to Commando, she can just do so much. I guess her downside is her attack is a little bit slower, but in exchange for that, it homes in, so you don't have to aim it. And in addition to that, she has a dash that gives her a lot of extra speed and mobility, but it also her ability that fires arrows onto the ground, she jumps way into the sky to cast that move, and you can definitely use it as an escape. I use it to avoid falling off of ledges and stuff all the time. So she's really strong. She allows you to play really safe. She allows you to survive almost anything. If I had Huntress, I definitely would have beaten that damn Grove Tinter. But I'm not making excuses, I'm just explaining it would have been much easier to survive. Bandit, we had to do everything just right. We had to be like Baby Bear's porridge, and it was pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I'm playing him again. So, but like I can't get up there really right now. I kind of have to wait for some of these guys to come to me. There we go. I shouldn't say I can't get up there. I'm sure there's a way to do this. Like jump, pop your shift so that you go into stealth. Got guys appearing behind us. Ugh, we want to try to be a little bit more accurate. So far it's not working. Holy smokes. Coming out of your smoke cloud stuns people, so I would say use it often because it also makes you faster. And if you learn to time it to where you can jump at the end, you'll get a little pop every time. This banner, I feel like I'm gonna learn to love the banner because of how much speed and everything it just gives you that you want on Bandit. Every time you get that reset, you can stealth again. So try to land it. All you have to do is just put the target over the guy and hold it there for a second because he's on a delay. He whips it out and draws. Just like that. We're going to stealth. We also have a melee attack. I accidentally pinged right there, but that's cool. There's still a lot of things I don't know about this game. Like I did not even know how to ping. So now I know it's that. Oh, I missed. I'm terrible. You guys didn't see that. There we go. That's what you're supposed to do. I even dodged the shit, sort of, pretty well. Alright, here we go. We need an item. I'll take this because it gives you armor and I can kind of cheat death with this at least once. So, alright, let's try to do some cool jump moves. Nope, didn't quite get it. I wonder if we can get up here with this. Ooh, we got him. That felt nice. Alright, when you reset, yeah, we can get up here with that, so that's cool. You need to practice. Anytime you learn a survivor, you need to figure out how to abuse movement because some characters are legendary at it and some are mincemeat. And if they're gonna die, they need some way, some kind of feathers, some shit because without move speed, which is the best, I always say when in doubt, fall back on move speed because move speed has no cooldown. You can just press the run button and you can always run. That's why being fast is the best thing in the game in my opinion. Ooh, feels bad not to get him right there, but we're testing the limits of what this revolver actually does for damage. And the thing is it's a big chunk of damage. We're gonna jump using this. Ooh, we almost missed it, but still counts, baby. Alright, we're still kind of testing the limits of what this build and damage and kit and all that does. I'm not super familiar with it yet. There we go, that was enough to kill him though. So one shotgun blast and a revolver blast for him. I think that was just the revolver blast for him. Once we unlock his other ability that he has on R, it'll give us a Desperado stack every time. We're gonna jump, hope this works. It did. It was risky, but we did it. His other attack generates Desperado stacks, which means they do more damage every time you one-hit kill somebody with it, or every time you finish somebody with it. So the abilities, just like with this resets our cooldowns. I like this a lot, and I feel like both, you could make an argument. Like one's, in some cases, when you unlock an ability, one is the clear, stronger one, and now you switch to that ability and you never go back. But with this one, I feel like you could make a case just based on your playstyle. Are you able to reset your cooldowns with this thing? Because if you can be a beast. Like, you can basically go invisible forever. You can fire your shotgun at maximum shells forever, just like this, right? You can keep trying to shoot the R and land it forever. As long as you got it over somebody, it resets its own cooldown, so you can just keep trying. So what we're going to do is try to get behind the Beetle Queen. Unload everything. Execute somebody. We didn't quite get it, but we can just go ahead and turn invisible again. Make sure to run. Get an execution, get all your abilities back, turn invisible. Get an execution, get all your abilities back, turn invisible. We want to get behind her. We can use our invisibility to do that. We're getting wrecked. But we stun everybody. So we can just fire out all of our stuff and turn invisible again. It stuns them when we come out. Always be trying to shoot her in the back, and remember to run and turn invisible whenever you can. I'm going to get close and press armor so I can just get my shots off. She's almost dead. We got her. We need to just run now. Turn invisible as often as you can. Good thing about banner on us is that we need this speed. So don't be afraid to just start pressing R, because if you just randomly get an execute, you'll get all your shots back and you can just start firing again like crazy. We're going to turn invisible in 1 second as soon as it comes off. I gotta say, Bandit gameplay is fun and intense, so if that's how you like it, I'm gonna press my armor so I can get this real quick, and then we're gonna run. Constantly be stealthing, I feel like, is the mantra. As often as you can, execute people and press your shift button. Now that I'm used to playing Bandit this way, it might even be difficult for me to get used to the Desperado thing. Okay, so I have one of those squids. It appears every time you interact with something. That's super funny, so I'm just going to keep it for now. Let's see, I got some presents. We need to get behind this guy. He is distracted right now. Unload everything. We got him kind of early. Ooh, I meant to execute him, but he was already dead, so I tried to aim it at this guy at the last second. It feels nice. We can take that guy out. The healing drone is healing our squid. Got him. Ooh, the rockets took him out, but this is an extra charge of our mouse too, so our melee attack, I think. Yeah, there we go. We can kind of chop now. We're gonna jump, get behind him, unload everything, and he's dead. We don't even need to execute. Attack speed, I think, is good on Bandit. I'm not sure if it helps you shoot faster or reload faster, but one of them. Ooh, we got a really nice revolver shot on that guy. I'm going to stealth so that I jump. That way it breaks my fall. Looks cool when we get the fireworks on Bandit. Looks like he has a backpack full of fireworks, which I guess he technically does. Now we got some gasoline. That's also cool. Let's find some toys. We should probably try to abuse the same tactics that we do on the other heroes, and that's Use our abilities to get to high ground. Scout for presence. I'm gonna revolver that guy because he moves slow and I know I can kill him in one hit. So when we get to these fights on this level with these dumb jellyfish guys that slowly dive into you and explode, every time we need a reset, I'm gonna try to shoot one of those guys because it's just free. It's just free. What do we got over here? It's okay. We got one. One is enough for right now. Oh, I missed. I'm so bad. I thought I was going to be a cool guy McQuaid right there, but I had to do it this time instead to make up for it. Huh. Bandit is definitely a character I would say you should like work on your aim and stuff, because pretty much everything you need to survive on him revolves around being a good shot. This is just free, so we'll spam it a time or two. That's a good item to get. It didn't take us long to get 2 items, and the items we got were both really good, so that's what you want to happen on a luck shrine. We need a jump, we need something. I'm gonna shoot this, execute that guy, shoot him again, stealth, get behind him, shoot him, finish him off. You do guaranteed crits from behind. I still don't know where the exit is. I'm gonna shoot him, I'm gonna chop, I'm gonna do this, execute him, get all my cooldowns back. Oh, I don't think I got it that time. I didn't get him with the R. I got him with the chop. Alright, I don't know. Ooh, we got a red item out of this. Chance to hook nearby enemies. I think that this is probably really good on Bandit. And I'll keep the elephant, because the elephant at least gives me 600 armor. Helps me stay alive. Where is the orange particles? Let's see what we do to this guy. Oh, that feels nice to be able to just execute him. He is a big pain in the ass. Our newt shrine, I don't know how we can get to this damn thing. I see it. It's up on top of that. Way up on top of a pole, like some shit they make you do to pass your test to be a Buddhist monk or whatever. I don't think I can get to it on him, but I'll try. Let's check over here, because some of these toys might help us complete our job. I'm gonna shift, so that I can run faster. Oh, the rockets. The rockets stole the kill from me. KS. KS, you kill stealers. Ooh, these are good items. This was worth coming over here for. Alright, let's jump and let's pop up. Nope, didn't quite get it. There may be something I can do. Maybe. So let's see. Oh, there's no vent? I thought there was a vent here that would, like, blow me up to the top of this. Blow me up, Scotty. Anyway, our newt shrine thing's up there, but at this point I just want to find the exit. We'll continue to do like the mountain shrines, or holy smokes, this is a lot of these guys. Hey fellas, what are you doing in a place like this? Let me just go stealth. You can see we do have some decent items that will. I'm gonna press my armor. I'm gonna stealth. I'm gonna get behind them. Execute. Fire everything again. I just went for the double execute there because I just panicked. Sometimes you don't know what you're doing and you just press buttons. So, oh, I missed that guy, but we could finish him with the rest of it. Let's get out of here. I feel like the level's getting dangerous. I need to look for the orange sparkles. Did we see them already? Did I miss them? Are we running away from them as we speak? Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Orange sparkles, orange sparkles. Oh, well, I can't quite execute the jellyfish. I'm very sad about that. But they're still the best target. Where the fuck is the exit? I feel like that's it over there. Let's go find out. We need some move speed big time. Okay, got that guy. In the meantime, we're going to try to activate our... No, it's not it. It's just a... I saw an orange thing. It's a piece of equipment. I thought it was orange sparkles. I'm taking this, and I'll tell you why. It gives us 100% critical hit chance. Okay, here it is. So it was over here anyway. This is risky, because now we're not as survivable. But if we kill things faster, we'll live longer. That's my strategy. Sticking to it. Need a second to reload. I'm going to go through this. I'm going to disappear to get behind her, and then I'm going to unload everything, start trying to get executes. Stealth. Run. Stealth. Run. Get behind them. Get behind them. Okay. Here we go. She's down, I think. There's a second one over here. You want to stealth. Run. Stealth. And run. And stealth. Unload everything. Oh, I was looking for somebody to execute, but there was just too much shit in the way. Stealth. And run. And stealth. And run. I got an execute. She's taken care of. Now we gotta survive these guys. Let's get the beetle guard. There we go. We got this last time. We got a couple of rounds of our shotgun off just by throwing some executes out there. Let me just clear these guys out for a second. Oh! Yeah, the beetle guard's helping us a lot. There we go. Gotta remember I can throw out that mouse too. I have a couple of charges of it, and it'll help us fight off people in melee range. Having some fun on Bandit. Still slow. But I have all these little tricks and helpers. It's like Ocean's 11. See, they're even telling me, okay, we need to do this. So this might not be a normal game. We need to unlock this. This will open a portal at the end of the level to the Gold Coast. We're doing all the challenges that we see, we come across, and you don't come across this often. So, since it's here, we're doing it. We need 1,500 gold. Let's just shop around while we can. We have to buy it before we do the teleporter event. Last time I found it, but I did the event and tried to come back, and it was too late, and I just haven't found one since. So we're definitely doing it this time. We're going to try to complete, I don't know what you have to do exactly. I think you have to activate all these pillars, and then it makes Aurelianite, the boss, vulnerable. And so we're glowing red because I activated my crit, like 100% crit chance, just to try and get an execute on that guy. And it worked, but pretty much everything else since has not worked, so we'll just try it again with him. You want to get behind him. There we go. It was much easier to kill him when we were behind him, because we do guaranteed crit, but it may do additional damage. I don't know. Like, you know how some kind of roguish type characters do backstab damage. Might be a special case. For us, we're gonna get out of this so we can get behind him. Just execute. Just finish him off however you can. Use all your abilities. Oh, we got another one. So get behind him. Fire right in his back. Execute. Do whatever you can. I hit my mouse shift button as well to chop him for some extra damage, and we're going to run. This is what you should always do as a good bandit. It's know when to fold them. Run. Always be stealthy. That's kind of a mantra for me. Ooh, hello there. Always be stealthing and running, because when you stealth, enemies lose track of you. They'll start attacking your helpers if you have them. And then, because they lose track of you, you can circle around behind them and shoot them in the back. That's what you want to do. And if you happen to lose your stealth while you're close to them, don't worry, it stuns them. It stuns them when you go into your stealth. It stuns them when you come out of your stealth. And your stealth gives you a little pop. So you can jump. You can use it to make jumps. You can use it to break your fall if you're taking a terrible fall. It also makes you run fast, so it never hurts to be in stealth if it's up. You should be in it. But I would go ahead and save it for maybe when you get into conflict, like right now. Oh, I got him with the execute. It feels so good. Let's go for another one. I missed that time, but you miss 100% of the revolver headshots that you don't take. Let's go. Get some items. Ooh, something still is able to see us, these green guys. Holy smokes, hey, how's it going? Let's stun this guy and get behind him. I'm gonna chop him a couple of times. He's shooting up. Just get behind him. Got him, I think, with the revolver. No, we didn't, because we still had a cooldown on everything. There we go. I'm taking this because it gives us extra health. I always feel like that's going to be good for this. You see, if you don't really pull off a cool little combo, you're just kind of stuck firing your shotgun slowly. So you kind of want to try to stealth, stun somebody, or at least shoot one of these guys, get all your cooldowns back. Even at this range, it feels like we're doing great damage. I need to run. I don't have my stealth. Whew. We're gonna run. There we go. We do have our stealth. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just take care of those guys one by one. Sweep them up. Mop them up. We need to get to some kind of higher ground. I'm just gonna run for now. We need to get to as high ground as possible so we can find the exit. Oh, no, we don't. We need to go back and buy the Gold Coast Shrine. Where the hell was that? Damn it. It was up in a little kiosk place like this, right? So we know there's only a few places like that. Around here is one of them, right? It's not here. Ooh, we didn't get him, but it still does nice damage on these guys. We're gonna stealth. Let's go, let's go. There was a present. I wanted to get it, but not as bad as I want this Gold Coast thing, so I'm gonna make sure I get this before we go this time. Let's see what kind of jump I can pull off. A little bit. Not enough to get as high, so you really want a Hopu Feather or some speed, because I'm hitting my 100% crit because I don't get it from the front, and it just helped me make sure I could finish that guy. I have to take some long, boring ass run around this place now because I can't jump enough. There we go. I maybe could have did a trick right there where I jumped, stealth, shot him in the face with R, stealth again. That might have been able to pop me up. So you can kind of do this weird bunny hop thing, but you need enemies to execute to pull it off. Like, oh, can't quite do it. There we go. Every time you shoot this guy, you just get it for free. As long as you kill him in one hit. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. We've triggered this. So now, ooh, that was nice to watch. All those guys blew up. Now we need to find the exit, because we're going to go through the gold portal. Is that it over there? It would be helpful if I could remember where we spawned in, but I cannot. Is that it over there? I can't tell. Is it over here? Okay, we saved it right there. I feel like we have, yeah, we've definitely been this way already. Where is the exit? That's all I need. Is it over there? I don't see the particles over here. That's it over there. Okay, let's see how we can do this. I know for sure I can't jump across that. Got some pretty good resets right there. That's what you want to do on this. I admit it's going to be tricky to pull off consistently in the heat of battle, but if there's a million low health enemies in your face, then there's a million chances to execute them. So just throw it out at will and pray. Try to get behind people. That's another thing I'm messing up right here. Where the fuck is the exit at? I felt like we saw it. We saw it, didn't we? I got so busy with these fucking guys, you know? I got so busy with these fucking guys. I forgot what we were doing. I need to find... Oh yeah, it's over here. That's right. That's right, that's right, that's right. Let's go. Some more of these squid polyp things, which I don't really care for. Right now, as long as we're just picking stuff up, though, these fireworks are great because they just shoot free damage at all the shit that's building up behind us, and a lot of it gets cleaned up by just a barrage of fireworks. So, you know, don't feel like you gotta throw them away right away. They're not 100% useless, but eventually, by the end of the game, they're not going to benefit you that much. When you're fighting Mithrix, you're not going to be opening stuff. Killing an enemy releases homing daggers. I feel like this is an incredible item for us. We need to get behind this guy, but the problem is there's two of them. So stealth, because it stuns. Keep trying to get behind him. If you can get an execute, I didn't see one, so I didn't know where to get something to execute. Alright, so we have this yellow orb going around. That means the portal's going to open to the Gold Coast when we complete this. I don't know how you get behind these guys, but I'm going to assume it's over here, and then I'm going to shoot them and try to get out really quick. Holy smokes, stealth. Stealth. Every time you get an execute, you can stealth again. Just keep running. That's my advice. Ooh, stealth. Because I got that execute, that guy accidentally wandered in front of us. It saved us, to be honest. Ooh, he's getting us with this. That's one hard thing about these guys. They will drain you. And there was 2 of them, and they both drained us. And I feel like you have to get close with Bandit. That's either a strength or a weakness, depending on how you look at it. Because if you get the right build, I feel like if you have a bunch of crit, a bunch of boss damage, a bunch of focus crystals, and you just get behind them and unload your clip with the 4 shots, you're gonna shred a boss. And maybe in 1 or 2 rotations of stealth, you could just kill him outright. He feels like he does incredible damage, at the expense of he's probably like the least survivable character I've played since Commando. Commando is less survivable because at least Bandit gets a hop, he gets stealth. The enemies forget where he's at for like a split second. Although some of them, like, I don't know if they were already shooting at us when we went into stealth or if they can just see through it. But those green guys in the sky were definitely shooting us after we were in stealth. I was killed by the planet. But I got some good items. Everything in that run felt fun. We almost got to the Gold Coast. We're just going to roll with it again. I feel good still. I'm still having a good time, so... there's probably some challenges that we have to unlock to get certain skills. I'm not paying attention right now. I'm having a lot of fun just learning the standard way to play Bandit. And I feel like it's requires enough skill that, you know, I can take the time to master it. I don't need to move on to something else yet. Having a lot of fun still. We went ahead and got that Newt Shrine. It's in a really easy to find place this time. So we'll do the Void Trials right away. And we'll try to loop our run. Because we're going to be OP from the Void Trials. And then looping will make us even more OP. There we go. Got our shots all back. And then we can shoot again and get all your shots back. And then shoot again. Get all your shots back. And then shoo. We didn't kill him. So we didn't get our shots, but we can always stealth out of this. Shield belt. In the meantime, we're going to take Healing Drone and we're going to stealth and kill that guy from behind. Let's get this. It'll give us a cooldown. It might be something that could save our lives. Oh, we miss. Good try though. We got a couple of resets. The recycler. We'll take it for now. Every time you hit that, you get to do it again. So that's going to be a trick that you're going to have to try and master. Just like getting behind these guys. What do we want? We'll take this. This is a good item. I'm not even going to recycle it. I'm going to try to get... Okay, there's the exit. That's good to note. Sorry, I was indecisive there for a second, so I sort of wasted some of the speed burst, but I saw presents and I saw money, and I feel like we have been this way and we've seen what we've got to see over here. We'll sweep back around at the last minute to make sure we didn't miss anything. Oh, I missed. I should have went for these guys on the ground. They're much more available to be blasted in the face or hit with a reset, although I did miss every time. See, I fired the revolver before I fired the shotgun and I didn't get the reset. You need to fire all your shotgun shots in quick succession and then finish them with the revolver. But as long as you can keep doing that, it takes a little bit of mental dexterity too. You have to remember to repeat this, you know, simple combo really. It's not complex or anything, but You have to remember to do it in the heat of combat while you're being overwhelmed by guys. So I was messing up a little bit. It makes a cool, satisfying sound though. This is just garbage that we wasted a bunch of time for. Oh, we missed, but you can kind of see some of the trajectory. We're going to use our stealth, and it also stuns people when we come out of it, so you can try to land on enemies if you know you're about to come out of the stealth. It gives you move speed, and it ends when you cast another ability or an attack. I think we got the coin already, right? Yeah. We only have 2 items though. This sucks. We can't go into the void fields with this. We'll probably die. So we gotta look around. The shield is nice though. That will help us for the void fields. Ooh, we got him. I didn't think we were gonna get him. Sometimes these guys, they have a tricky AI and it's funny. But I think that they just randomly dodge out of the way at the last second sometimes. It's kind of like how, if you've ever played Cuphead, sometimes if you get too good at Cuphead, the game realizes it and it starts doing a little tricky, it'll throw in an extra little move to throw you off. And it will. It'll mess you up. You'll miss your shots. You'll get killed. So you have to be careful about being too good at Cuphead. Ooh, we got a good shot. We can chain this. Because of the gasoline, it set all the guys on fire, so that was really cool. Just aim at the next weakest target in that case, if that happens, and so you can keep the chain going. Here we found something. I'm glad, because otherwise I would be sad about this. This is a really good item. We're going to take this. All this crap is going to be gone, unfortunately. Oh, I missed it. Because we're going to the void fields, I think. Right? We got the coin. If the lunar gate opens, I'm going. And we're just going to hope that we're Billy Badass enough to do it. So let's just go. We at least have 5 items. That's not terrible. You loot to your content and get what you want. I'm just concerned because the void levels get harder the longer you wait, and I just want to go ahead and do it on the first level. I feel like we can make it work. One of the reasons I feel confident about that is because Bandit's stealth makes him fast, and as long as we can see, it's going to be a challenge for sure. As long as we can see where the... Ooh, we got a good shot on him there. We're going to stealth, stun those guys, get out, wait for our shots to come back up, try to get some resets. Oh, I missed. There we go. Ooh, I gotta be mindful of this Beetle Queen. She's no joke. I can't just ignore her. But we got a really good shot off on our revolver, and it chunked the shit out of her. The shittle! I can't even talk. Sorry. I need to pause for a second after this. We do big damage to bosses. It takes a lot of my focus to play Bandit. He's fun, but I feel like I have to just be this fucking Samurai Jack or else I'm gonna die. I have to chain everything right, I have to land my executions, I have to make sure I wait till he reloads so I can do a full blast, constantly stealth, constantly get behind him, but it's no different from kind of the stuff that I feel like I have to say or do on some of the other characters. It's just different abilities, and he's not as mobile. He's not immobile, so that's good. You don't want to be completely immobile, but I don't know that anybody is. Maybe the engineer, but he has a shield that makes him invulnerable, so it sort of balances things out for a minute. He can kind of cancel whatever he wants. Maybe, I think Rex still has a movement ability. I don't know about multi. I'm sure the Mercenary does. He can teleport or do something. This is kind of good. I wish we could get this. We could trade 3 items and get another one of these bands. We already have 2. We get flat damage reduction, we get explosion, and we get shield. I feel like we can't really go without those. I'm going to choose this desert level. And I think after we do the void fields, it'll let us go to that level. And then that'll be my ideal level. I just feel like I know it, and I feel like I can get stuff off of it really cool. Okay, I don't have a super amazing, easy jump down power like you do with Artificer, so I'm going to take this nice and slow, and I'm going to try not to die, and I'm going to try to use my stealth to jump and land correctly. We also have to get through a hole in the wall as well. So we'll have to figure that out. Stealth, probably too soon. Yeah, we're taking a little bit of damage. I need to hold it, but I just panic. I don't want to die. Also, I need to make sure I know where the hole is, because we're not going to be able to fudge it if we miss. I think I'm good to go down. One more. I'm going to try to hold it. And stealth. We still took damage. We have a little bit of shield. And we regen slowly, so I'm going to let the shield charge up, and there we go. Let's look around. The music is weird and it's tripping me out. Alright, let's see. I need to find the next closest ledge to fall down to. I'm having a hard time seeing it though. This level is laid out kind of weird. We might have to jump and pray. No, definitely. I would die right there. Unless that's it. I think that's it. So I think what I have to do is jump and pray. Here we go. Let's try it. Stealth. Ooh. Okay. Oh no! What happened? Alright, how do I get to this thing? It's so easy as the Artificer, but I just don't know where it is. And because we don't have good jump abilities, I have to use my stealth to break my fall. Oh shit! It's right there. Alright, we're getting some healing. We're gonna end our run doing stupid shit. I don't know. I don't know what to do. We don't really have good healing items for this, but the shield helps a little bit. How do I fall down here just right? Okay, there it is. I feel like the game just did us a solid. Oh Lord, we're gonna die trying to get over here. I'm sad to say, but wait a minute. Can I go up here? Yeah, maybe I can do it a little bit more easily this way. All right, we made it, but we're effed up. We have like 5 items and they're just kind of okay-ish. There we go. I don't know what to do. We took so much fall damage getting down here. I'm used to playing a character where you press space bar and she just floats down like she's on a gentle cloud. So I got spoiled. Bad mechanics on characters for a while. I'm gonna stand here and heal up because if you'll notice, the clock has stopped. The game's not getting harder. I'm slowly regenerating. I need health to go into this. I don't even have any regeneration health items. I do have a shield that I'm going to kind of rely on. Maybe we'll pick some up. I'm going to take 1 minute to get a drink while we wait for the health to regen, and then I'll just go with whatever I've got when I get back. Okay, folks, we got a decent amount of health. I think our max is 333. That's pretty cool. That's a kind of a lucky, auspicious number, but we're slowly charging up to it. We don't have to wait for this. It might be a good idea. I don't know if we start right out at a shrine that's basically like a haven for us, or if we have to run to one right away. But I'm not going to make you pay for my mistakes. I'm going to hit this button and go on in, and we're going to do it. Okay, we started right at one, and we're at full health, so it was merciful to us. We're going to activate it. All we have to do is stand in here and charge this thing. Enemies are going to attack us until we, holy smokes, till we get out of it. So I have to just remember, I'm going to stealth, try to get around behind him, unload everything. He's dead. Get back in here. Didn't even lose my shield, so that's good. I mean, I didn't even really take damage because it only hurt my shield. We have the recycler while we're in here. Like I told you, time has stopped basically, so you get to come in and do the void fields. We did them to unlock Acrid, but you can do them anytime you want in a run, and it'll give you a ton of items, especially if you complete it. The cloud disappears and you can loot the whole level, and then you get to leave and just go back into your run wherever you left off. But you have all this extra treasure, and you're guaranteed a red item for finishing. So we're going to try to get as strong as we can on Bandit and light them up. Oh, here's our treasure. We got it. We're taking the slug. It'll help us heal, and we need that. We don't have enough for this. It's sad. But we need to figure out where the next one is, kind of look in the sky, and try to see where there's like a beacon or something that you need. It's like a beacon. Okay, so it's over here. We're kind of lucky. Stealth every time you can. It just gives you speed, and I think it gives you some kind of defensive stat as well. We're here. We're gonna stand. We heal for a second. This thing is gonna slowly collapse, but we want to go ahead. We heal rapidly outside of combat now because we have the slug. We can kind of let it charge up. Here we go. We're almost at full, so we're just going to go ahead and hit it. This is basically survival. You have to survive inside of this thing, which is we're kind of better suited for it than I think any other survivor, because we're good at turning invisible and running around in close combat, and that's kind of what you have to do. Like, I struggle a little bit on the Artificer because my main thing is to go up in the air and to disappear, and you can't do that. You'll choke to death on the miasma. It'll kill you, and I take damage every time I use it to escape. But here I can just turn invisible. It stuns them. I run behind, and I can usually finish enemies that are charging me in this. So Bandit's really good at fighting in close controlled spaces. So hopefully we're going to have an easy time with this trial. We only have to do it 9 times. This is our second one, and we just got it. So now we're going to get this item. Always get your item. We're going to take the health. We need to find the next thing quick, so I'm going to hit stealth. I'm going to start running. We're going to look for the sky. We got to look for it. There it is. So we just know to run towards this. Don't take time messing around getting presents while you're in this damage. Just get to the next one, because you'll be able to pick all this stuff up at the end after the trial's done. You'll die out here. I died several times just trying to pick up toys. We got a boost of healing from the med kit, and now we're going to heal rapidly outside of combat, so we're just going to wait. Watch our healing tick up to full at 366. And now we have shield on top of that. So we can go ahead and activate this. Just have to survive. Here comes the people that want to make that hard. We kind of just want to kite this guy until he gets close, because we want to get behind him, and we don't want to be taking a bunch of damage from the miasma. So we'll just do this, fire in his back and kill him. Try to get an execute, get your resets back so you can go stealth again. We did okay. We took a bunch of damage. Gotta go stealth to get out of his shot. I'm gonna fire everything into him and shoot him with the Desperado. It's not the Desperado, but it's his R. It's called, I don't know what it's called. Lights Out? It's called Lights Out. I can hear enemies stomping around, but we're okay for right now. They'll die as soon as this is complete. So we got them. We're looking for the orb. There it is. I'm going to take the sprint. It's going to make us run faster to the next one. And it's right over here. So we'll stealth. I'm just going to get this because it's on the way. It's gasoline. There we go. We're in this. More healing. So I'm going to stand inside and gain my shield. We got a boost from the med kit. Here comes the cautious slug kicking in. And there goes the shield. There we go. We just need to survive. I'm going to stealth to get out of his sight. The reason I shot him even though he wasn't even close to being in execute range is because you can see it does a bunch of damage, and it can just trigger things like our tornado, our bands. We have 2 of them, and it did a ton of extra damage to him just because he had those bands. Just like right there. He's so far away, it's hard for us to get our good shotgun shots, but the Desperado, the Lights Out shot does good damage. We're gonna stealth. Stealth. Didn't get to execute, but we can kind of finish him off, especially if you can get behind him at any angle. Let's see. Here we go. Close damage. I'm taking that. Where's the next one? Kind of look up in the sky and try to see it. There it is. Let's run. Oh, do we have to go up? Shit. This is going to be tough. We might die getting there, so let's just make sure to always go invisible. I'm going to buy this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Where is it? Is it up here? Shit. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. I think the cloud's gonna get us, kids. We gotta pop. Yep. It was up high. It's hard to run. We didn't have any feathers. or anything like that. It took me a minute to see it. That's why I say don't mess around picking up stuff out in that storm, and I still broke my own stupid rule and did it anyway. Nevertheless, I got to do a real bandit run through the void fields, and I think we did about half of them, right? Like 4 or 5. So I didn't feel weak. I actually felt stronger than Artificer in some ways. It took me several runs to get through it, and I was just playing Artificer because I was used to it and because I felt like she was my strongest character at that moment, just because I knew how to combo big damage off minimum items. But you can do that on Bandit as well. He, I would argue, even does bigger damage. Just not AoE the way that Artificer does. He's really good at shredding one target down. I'll be interested to try... That's Mabel the Wonder Pup. I'll be interested to try his other build when you unlock that ability. Before we play another round, let's go look at what that is, okay? So right now, we're using Lights Out. It's a shot for 600% damage. It's cool because it triggers your bands if you have them. To this, we need to kill the final boss with Lights Out to get this other one, and that's the Desperado, and that's the one that builds with stacks. I feel like this is a super cool way to play Bandit, but then there's going to come a point where there's a game of making trying to get like a million stacks on this so that it just one-shots people, and I feel like that's going to become the new game as soon as I unlock this. Right now we do a lunge and slash for 360 damage, causes blood, bleeding. This is going to require us to kill a monster with 20 stacks of hemorrhage. So you're going to need a lot of critical hit, a lot of speed, a lot of survivability, and you're just going to have to run around the boss or elite monster that can take enough hits to build 20 stacks and just chop them with this damn thing like a little munchkin goblin. Maybe if you have a bunch of stacks of boomerang, you can pull it off really quick too. That sucks. But people unlock all these because there's lots of people who show off all these loadouts, so I can't complain. I've got to do as good as anybody else. Use Lights Out to reset your cooldowns 15 times in a row. That's the kind of challenge I'm talking about. We're going to try to do that. Reset our cooldowns 15 times in a row. I don't have time to write it in the objectives, but we'll try to remember that in addition to the other things. So what we're going to do is just keep going. I'm having still good time. I still feel fresh. We're going to try to do a Monsoon run, Monsoon difficulty on Bandit. We're going to do every challenge we come across. So if we're going to go to the void fields on the first level if we find the new shrine. We're going to go to the Gold Coast if we fight the Gold Coast. We're going to fight all 3 combat shrines if we see all 3 combat shrines. We're going to fight the both mountain shrines if we can find 2 mountain shrines in one level. We're going to do everything we can. Whatever we see, we're doing it. So that's the goal. Here we go. This is turning into my favorite run so far. I don't know how long we've been going because it's just flying by. I'm having a good time. So that's what you want in a game. I would say 9 times out of 10, unless I've been playing too long and I'm tired and grumpy, that's exactly the time that I have every time I play Risk of Rain. What can we get from these? We want this boss damage. I really just want to be a boss killer. I want to be the only boss on the block. There's only room in this town for one boss, and it's Bandit. You hear? I don't know why I stopped moving. It's because I was talking shit. It's the universe always tries to find a way to humble. You shouldn't talk shit. I don't play League of Legends anymore because it's toxic cancer, but when I did, I talked shit mercilessly because, to me, talking shit is a very fun part of competitive games or sports or anything like that. It's fun to me, and it gets into some people it really gets them, and they want to act like it doesn't, but I mean, it works. And there's a guy who used to cut my hair, and he told me this story. You know, he played basketball, and he used to get so pissed off at this other black guy on his rival team who would talk all this shit to him every time. And he called him out on it once, and he said, man, it's just part of the game. And he said he was right. He said he taught me a lesson. That it is part of the game. You have to be able to listen to big mouths who are gonna try to ruin your temper, your mood. You know, when it comes to warfare, all's fair in love and war, right? So the moral of this, the whole reason I talk this, is not to talk about how awesome shit talking is. It is, I love it, but a lot of times it backfires. A lot of times when I would just try to be a good boy and play Zen and not run my mouth, some other guy would run his mouth, and what it did was it gave me the fuel to whip his mother-loving ass. And a lot of times we would come back just because I was so mad that guy talked shit. It just galvanized my spirit. So be careful, it can backfire. Talking shit doesn't always work, but against small-minded people it really does. They can't understand that, like, there's no way I can know anything about your mother. There's no way I can know anything about you or anything about you. Everything I'm saying is just childish spite that comes out of my own deranged, demented mind. It doesn't have anything to do with you. And as long as you can realize that, you will never have to worry about dealing with shit talking again. Because it's nothing. It has nothing to do with you, really. It's just a dumb thing people do. Some people do it in sports for some kind of competitive edge. I just always did it because it's fun. I just like to watch people that are like standing in the way of my victory. I like to watch them get mad. I don't know why. I'm sick and demented. Don't be like me, kids. Don't be like me. I'm with the guy from the basketball story. I think it's just part of the game. What am I doing? I see a mountain shrine, so let's look for a second one before we go, just to make sure we don't miss this challenge if we're able to get it. If there's another one at the top of the hill, I'm gonna definitely get them both. I don't think we're gonna get the combat shrines because you need 3. And there's just one. There's one right here, but we're definitely not going to see 3 of them. Ooh. You actually have some... It's not hit scan. You have some travel range on that. On your revolver, so... Like, I don't... This is a really good item, I feel like, on Bandit. You don't just kill them right away. It takes some time to travel. I'm not accomplishing anything right now, so we're going to go ahead and fight the boss. Yeah, I find, obviously, more often than not, the universe will humble you for shit talking, so that was the whole point of the story. It humbled me in that moment right after I bragged on myself. We just smashed this guy, though. I feel like he's got a really discernible back, you know? What is a back? On the Beetle Queen, I feel like it's hard to see her back. There is a way you can kind of tell. It's just whichever way they face when they are attacking you. The opposite of that is their back. So that's kind of what you have to think of if you're really trying to min-max and be a pro and make the best of it. I'm not trying to do that, but you should always try to be excellent and do your best and make the best of your characters and all of their strengths every time you can, anytime you can, because you know that's part of the fun. Is just being good at it, unlike me and talking like Porky Pig. Today we're just charging up the teleporter. I'm going to stealth. I'm going to run. I'm going to shoot him in the back for fun. Hey, hey, hey. Get a reset. Get a reset. Get a reset. Get a reset. We get a thing for doing that 15 times in a row. I should have stood here and did this, but it's not really fun. Maybe I'll do that like off screen to just get the challenge. Get 15 resets in a row. You can obviously just sit there and shoot level 1 guys in the face over and over again and pull it off, but I don't feel like doing that. We need to look for... it's going to be hard to find on this level. Maybe. Oh, no, it's not. It's right up there. I don't know how we do this. That's a long jump. Do I do this? Nope. You get a second. I could cancel it, I guess. I need to run faster, or I need a double jump though. I think there is a chance it'll just open. I'm gonna keep trying to get resets on these guys as many times as I can. It's just good practice. Go stealth every time you got it. Ooh, I'm missing. I'm missing. I'm missing. I'm missing, and I'm getting nothing. Where is it? Here we go. I was like, where are the presents? This is good. I'll take that. There we go. I want that. A lot of times, my other characters have movement abilities that are better than a wax quail, but not Bandit. He's just okay. I think he can benefit greatly from having a wax quail. So we're going to take that this time. And now you can see when we run, we kind of hop. And we can maybe use that to get up to where we need to go. I really would just prefer a feather. Feather that will give me a double jump. Ooh, I missed. You can stun them. He's got a bunch of little cool tricky moves. Make sure you definitely want to get behind those guys. There's a bear, that's cool. We're gonna stealth. Always stealth when you can. There we go. Alright. We might be able to get up there. We're going to try it. Alright, let's see. Let me get this. While we're over here. Everything that we get has a chance to make it easier on us, so we just want to pick up everything that's already over here while we can. Oh, we got all of our stuff. That was nice. Ouch. Okay, let me see. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, okay. Okay, I kind of need to try and time it a little bit better. Here we go. Try again. These damn guys would get out of the way. Oh, I need to cancel. That's right, I forgot. I don't need to, it's not going to end naturally unless I do some kind of ability to cancel it. I keep forgetting that. Alright, here we go. Let's try to get around to whatever the back of this guy is and just fuck him up. Get rid of him. Get out of here, you son of a so-and-so. You can also use your right mouse to cancel your fall. Alright, let's go ahead and try this one more time. Anything else? Anything else laying around? Alright, I'm going to try to use my right mouse button to cancel my way out of this. So I'm going to run. I'm going to jump. I'm going to stealth. I'm going to do this. Oh, not quite. Okay, I think we have to give up on this. At least for now. Maybe we'll get something cool. But I got 2 of these dumb keys. Let's go ahead and get rid of one of them now. This really was not worth it. Let's just run. We wasted a bunch of time. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ouch. So coming out of that, stealth damages enemies. And it will blow the pots up. So watch out for that. There's a recycler. I'm gonna keep the fungus, and we're gonna do the void fields as soon as we can get it. It's gonna be harder and harder, but I like this character enough that I feel like I'm gonna play it for the foreseeable future. The same thing happened right after I learned Artificer, so I just want to learn it in and out and get good at everything and figure out what the most fun builds are. So far it's a lot of fun just killing the damn boss like so fast, because if you're standing behind them you can unload your shotgun, shoot a peon with your revolver, get all your stacks back and unload your shotgun again. Stealth just comes up so often, and you can see it's going to stun them when we go out of it. Get behind them. One more second, it's up again. I can stealth, it stuns him. I'm behind him, he's dead. Like, it's so easy to just kill the big guys, you know? Maybe these little guys, because you have to fire so many shots, will give you some kind of hard time, but the big guys, you could just chew them up like a dog chews up homework. Boss damage. We have 3 of that already, so I love it. We're going to shred bosses even faster. That seems to be Bandit's specialty so far. I regret not playing him sooner. Alright, we got the exit over here. I'm going to try to hop up with my stealth and get rid of some of these guys. I shot one at full health with the revolver and it didn't execute him, so I didn't get my stacks. I got him twice in a row right there, so that was good. But that's how you want to clear these guys out. You don't want to sit around poking at them like a guy who doesn't know how to type on a keyboard. You need to get your stacks, land revolver shots, and make sure you kill them with those revolver shots. And then your stealth will always be up, and your shotgun will always be full. Oh, my stealth is not up. And my shotgun was not full, so I guess I was not landing my stacks. Whew. Sorry. Got intense there for a second. Where is the gate? I need to fight. It's getting hard. Thought I saw it. I thought I saw a putty tap. A lot of girls these days get putty tats. I would say, think about what that putty's gonna look like when you're 80. Just whatever you want to deal with. If you think nobody's gonna be looking at it anyway, I guess that is a fair argument. You know, I never thought about that, but I should have, honestly. Do whatever you want, ladies. Who am I to judge? Don't let me talk a bunch of smack. Don't let me do a bunch of smack. We just shredded the boss. I don't know what I'm saying. This is okay, I guess, because we're taking a lot of damage, so I guess it's okay to do some back when we take it. We want to stealth as soon as we can and get out. Keep running. That's just a good rule of thumb. The other rule of thumb is every time you press R, try to be hovering over a low health enemy. But if you have bands, fire it at whoever you want, because the bands can trigger a lot of damage, and the revolver does a lot. They trigger from a lot of damage. Sorry, I'm speaking in tongues. Jesus. Your revolver does a lot of damage. The bands trigger from a lot of damage. So, even if you're not going to execute them, you can throw it out liberally, because it'll still trigger a huge chunk of damage that'll continue for a few seconds after you've triggered it. Alright. I don't know if we're going to find the Newt Shrine. It's kind of late. The Void Fields are going to kick our ass at this point, but if we find one, I will still do it. And I'll kind of look in the places that I know how to do it. Stealth, get behind him, revolver. There we go, more razor wire. I don't know. Maybe having a bunch of this is good. We'll find out. I'm going to stealth. I'm going to get behind this guy. I'm going to blast him as much as I can and shoot him with the revolver. This is a tricky level. I'm used to having so much mobility on Huntress and Artificer that I feel like I'm playing this level in a new way for the first time. And I need to haul ass. See, we didn't quite kill him with that, but it got him close, and then we could just peck him with a little shotgun blast. We had this stun grenade now, and I feel like this is just working out great for Bandit, because it's allowing us to stop people in their tracks by hitting them with our constant damage. And since his deal is I do constant damage, I feel like that's just working out great. We're not finding toys though. It's still Risk of Rain. Your job is still to turn yourself into a superhero with the power of toys. Got 2 good resets right there. Just try to be a little bit patient and you can land them with ease. You just need to make sure your mouse is steady over. Let's get rid of this other key. You need to make sure your mouse is steady over. Ooh, it's a red item. It turned out to be really good, so maybe I'll start talking shit on the key Get a reset. There we go. I wasted it, but that's still an okay example of how you want to pull it off. Here we go. Let's get out of here. I want this. This is great for us. It's going to keep us from dying when we get dropped to low health. We just got to block from the... What's his name? Tougher Times? Teddy Bear? We got him. That was too close for him. I'm going to stealth. Get behind this guy. There we go. You see, we can drop them real quick as long as they are taking guaranteed crits from behind. Just shred those big guys. No point to stand around or deal with them or avoid them like you do with other characters. Bandit seems to be tailor-made to just take them out. Always be stealthing. I'm gonna start. I don't know that we farmed this out, but we can look after the teleporter event. We got magma worms, so this is gonna be an odd one. So what I'm gonna do is just save my stealth for whenever I'm in danger like that, and then just kind of try to run out and do the best I can on them. I'm doing damage. They are taking damage. Oh, that was close. I'm gonna get a reset. Nope, I didn't do it. There we go. We got him now. Worms taking hits. It's going good. We got him with a big shot right there. That's it. So I don't know where his back is, but I think we shot him in the back several times. It's pretty cool. Bandit is big fun. If you like... Look, just surviving long boss fights with lots of enemies is tough. Just staying alive is tough. Much less having to kill them. So, if you can just kill them really quick and then focus on all these little guys, I feel like that's a great strategy. It feels fun. You have lots of tools to deal with little guys as long as you can just land a shot like that into their face. You can just keep blasting them with shotgun blasts over and over. Over and over. Okay, let's look around real quick. Here we go. Rose Buckler gives us some more defense. I'll take it all day. Skip up the hill. No more enemies spawn after you do this, so just make sure you're all done shopping. Still got some hanging around, so we'll just get them. We got a death mark. That might be okay. If we can figure out a way to stack enough debuffs, we can definitely take advantage of that. This is great for us, I feel like, because we do a lot of close-up damage. Getting a focus crystal is good. I think there's some stuff over here maybe we couldn't buy. Stealth, so I can run fast. Up here. See if I can make this jump. Oh, I did. I'm gonna take this shield belt. I don't know where there might be some coins. I told you I would look in the normal places to see if we could find one. A newt shrine to go to the void fields. I'll still do it. It's a little bit late in the game where we'll face harder enemies, but I don't care. If I can't beat enemies in a little bubble in the void fields, then I'm not going to beat the game. So there we go. Sometimes there's one back here. I'll check right here. If we don't find it here, we're not going, because it'll be too late in the next level for sure. They'll kill us. No coin back here, or no shrine. Where is there one other place I can look just to be a good sport? Because I do like it, and I do want to complete it so I can get all the cool items, especially if we decide to do a looped run. I feel like you gotta do the void fields, because then your looped run has like this extra can of whoop ass stacked on top of it, you know? Like, you also did this thing that stopped time and gave you a bunch of extra cool stuff. So sometimes I thought one might be up there, but I didn't see it. I'll run over here, and then that's it. We're not looking anymore. Because sometimes there isn't one, and sometimes... Ah, here it is. Okay, we're doing it. Alright. Well, never say that I didn't try to live up to my challenges. We'll do the void fields after this when we go into the Lunar Bazaar. We have good items, so not great items, but good items specifically for surviving it. We have 2 healing slugs or whatever they are, and then we have the stealth war kit. Oh, we didn't get it. Maybe next time. Maybe, I don't know. I forgot we had already beaten it. Man, we beat the boss so fast I forgot that we had already beaten him. Bandit, he's good. I recommend him. That's just on me. That's really just on me for having a complete senior moment. Holy smokes. We have the magma worm here. Okay. We have really good items. So I need to figure out what am I gonna do? Because I didn't get any shrines. We're not doing the void fields. We're not we haven't seen mountain or combat, which we might get that in here. We might. Let's go ahead and buy this since he was kind enough to knock us up in the sky. That's okay for us. Some of these items are really good on Bandit because we'll land several critical hits in a row and then it'll just make us the speediest Gonzalez of all time. I don't want that. Ooh, I got a nice reset right there. Didn't get it the second time. Not that time either, but I hit something with it. I hope it was that damn worm. 'Cause here he comes to save the day, to stop me from shopping. That's his mission. I'm gonna throw this cube. Just gonna pull everybody together. We can wear them down pretty well as Bandit if they're all huddled together. I don't know about this guy. This is a good item. We need this because I don't know, is it the violin? It looks like a violin. There we go. That's a healing drone. We can take that. I see 1 combat shrine. We might be able to do that. Let's look. We need 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. We'll just pick up treasure while we're seeing. The game's ridiculous at this point. I don't feel like weak or handicapped by playing Bandit. On the contrary, this might be some of the strongest I've felt on different runs. So we'll look around, we'll shop, we'll see what we can find. I feel like we're just getting even stronger. If we don't find any of the challenges, what we'll do at the very least is loot the game 1 time, go back, because we have these good items that are going to be good at every stage of the game. Okay. Here we go. 1. These create monsters. We're going to have to fight them. It's not going to be fun, but we can throw this item. Haha. What we need to do is stay alive and run, because I think we actually have 3 challenge shrines on this map. So we need to do that. We're going to have to kill all these guys. Got that one real quick. I don't want to get killed by this guy. He is the most dangerous. If you were asking the magic mirror on the wall, who's the most dangerous one of all, it's him. He killed us. Okay, I tried to do that challenge because it's really hard to find 3 of those combat shrines on one map, and I think we had all 3 of them here. We had to try it. We had to try because I never find them. So I'm not mad about dying right there. We tried to do everything we could, but we just couldn't do enough. I'm still having fun. We're going to play some more. Risk of Rain 2. I feel like there's a build or a run somewhere out there in time and space that we're going to get on Bandit. And it's going to be really fucking cool. Alright, sorry. Kill a monster with 20 stacks of hemorrhage, or successfully use lights out to reset your cooldowns 15 times in a row. I'm going to do that one off camera because that's tedious. But this one we can get. I'm sure we can kill the final boss with lights out. Kill the final boss? Or just a boss? A boss. I guess we'll try it on a boss. And we'll see if it has to be a boss or it has to be Mithrix. If that's what they mean by the final boss. I'm curious to see what his other skin looks like, but I love Bandit's costume. He looks great. His little tri-scope shotgun looks great too. I'm having a ton of fun on Bandit. Let's see what we got. This might be... I don't know. I've never tried to get around this map as Bandit. It might be a way to make a bunch of little quick jumps. Need to practice popping people like that. Just reset. It's a nice little execute. Especially when you get the next move that's kind of the same. You're going to want to stack it up so it does maximum damage. And executing people with it is going to be part of that challenge. How the hell did they see me? I'm calling shenanigans. See, I fired the pistol to try and execute after all my shotgun blasts, but they were already dead. Oh, that was bad. That's why you want to tap them at least once, and then press R. I didn't need to move, but I wanted to dodge being targeted, so... Oh, we got it. That's good. Red item. This shocks nearby enemies every 10 seconds. I feel like that's pretty darn good on just about every character in the game. So that's a great... See, we're just shocking them. Just shocking them. That's really good for us. If you're gonna get a red item, that seems like a good one. Because if anybody sneaks up on us, then we kind of know it already. We can see the electricity arcing off of us. Ooh, I messed it up. Gonna pop this to jump. I'm gonna start running to high ground. Let's see. Is that our pod? Yes. I'm gonna put this to pop. We do have some money up here. That guy's already dead, laying on the ground. We got him. Gave us just enough money for this. This is pretty good on us because we get critical hits a lot, so it'll help heal us up. Oh, I'm gonna pop to save that jump because I saw a present. We got a second pop because we were in the sky when our stealth ended. Tesla coils just, or Tesla mushroom or whatever it is. Just shredding these guys, so it's keeping us really safe against the minis, the Mini Coopers. Wow. Super lucky. We need mobility desperately, and now we have a double jump. So good. I'll take that. It's a block. I think we got the reset. You can tell because they explode in like a little purple cloud. Keep your eyes peeled for a second mountain shrine. We need it. All we have to do is fight double bosses. Yeah, see how it exploded in like a little pink cloud right there? That means you got your reset, I'm pretty sure. Didn't get it that time. Alright, let's go look for the other shrine. I feel like there's an easy chance for there to be 2 of those mountain shrines, but there's really... I'm having a hard time with the one with the combat shrines. See how we can just kind of fly through the air with the greatest of ease now, plus our smoke bomb. It's kind of like we have a triple, quadruple jump depending on how we do it. I missed. I'm so bad. Better that time though. Got him that time. Let's go get this. Every time you touch the ground, you'll get your double jump back, so don't be afraid to go outside and touch grass. This will help us live. We have one already, so now we have 2. The portal's over there. I don't think we're going to find our second mountain shrine, so we're not going to even fuss with one of them. Although, we could be real men, and we could just do it every time we see it, because it gives you 2 of whatever the item is at the end. Could be something good. Let's try it. Since I brought it up, I feel obligated to do it. We're going to take a crowbar. I think this will help us. Let's go real quick. And let's do the mountain shrine. Just so everybody knows what I'm talking about. I think we'll be fine. Famous last words. Okay, so this is going to make an extra boss appear when we fight the boss, or it's going to make a, I don't know, maybe it's like a special one. Oh, I missed. I did okay for a minute there. Got a few resets. Now you can see the teleporter has this extra thing on it. So the boss is going to be extra bossy. Here's an extra one. Hit her in the back. Shoot the whatchamacallit. Ooh, we gotta run. Hit her in the back with everything and then throw out your pistol shot. We're trying to execute a boss that way. I don't think we did it because we didn't get a stack for it. We're going to try to do it with this one. I think we can. We got her. It didn't give us the achievement though, so maybe it has to be Mithrix. That'll be interesting. That'll be an interesting challenge. But you see, it wasn't that much harder to kill the extra boss with the mountain shrine, and then when I got the whip that makes me run faster out of combat, I got 2 of them. It's not a great item, but getting 2 is definitely better than getting 1. I think the mushroom is going to randomly pull us out of combat, the one that does shocking damage. So we're going to probably lose that a lot. Maybe not, though. We got a feather for a double jump. Things are going good. Oh, you're lucky my mushroom killed ya. Or I would have shot you in the face. Alright. Sometimes in this area it's hard to find a new shrine. But if we find one, we're doing one. So that we can go to the void fields. There we go. Got that guy. He's a big time nuisance. These guys are bait for your revolver. Not for mine though, because I kill them with mushroom magic before they can even think about doing something mean. I need more gold. Yeah, so you can one-shot those guys. That's pretty cool. I think we get those guys too now. We'll just keep pressing R and trying to get this achievement as long as we can. If we get it 15 times in a row, then so be it. Oh, I missed. Of course. Of course. A horse is a horse. Of course. Of course. Going into hyper run mode. We also got a little double jump, so we got up here. Oh, not enough money. Denied. Credit. Credito Cado Denido. Oh, I missed. This is a good place to get that achievement, though. Okay, so from now on, every time I'm here, I have this sub achievement of trying to unlock the 15 in a row on these little whatchamacallit guys. And we'll probably have plenty of chances in the boss fight. Because there'll be a million of them. Maybe we're not going to do it this run because we have this mushroom cloud that electrocutes everything before we have a chance to shoot it. We're not going to let that be an excuse. This is a really good item. Now when we jump, we can go a long way, and we have a double jump. We need more money. We need more money. We need more money. We need more money. Oh, I'm so bad that I shot him in the face out of rage. It's not his fault I missed that shot. It was all me. Alright, this is great for us because it slows enemies when we hit them, and we do so many hits rapid fire that we're gonna hit the boss and we're gonna stack a bunch of little stacks of slow on him. $80, $80, come on. I can get this guy. I'll take health. It's not the best, but I don't have a lot of survivability right now, except my movement, which is quite good. But I just feel a sneaking suspicion that I'm gonna need it. Just call it a hunch. Smoke cloud, just keep the jump going. This is good. Oh, hello there, sir. We'll take it. We don't have anything else, but it's a free... It's a get out of jail free card, basically, from damage. You could just press this button and you get 600 armor, so a lot of things just don't even hurt you. Alright, let's kind of try to use these little stealth pop out tricks with our double jump and make sure we're always safe because of that. There might be something in here. We're just going to peek really quick. Just take every chance you can to practice on these guys. I think this is going to be the stage you go to. Look at all this shit down here. Holy smokes. Glad we came in there. Let's see. 2 infusions or something else. Death mark. I should have took the infusion. Ooh. Look at all these guys. I'm getting into a bad habit where I throw my revolver for extra damage, and I need to try and take a few extra shots, because you see I have a grenade. They're getting stunned, right? So I have time to line it up, and I need to just pop them once or twice with the shotgun so that they die when I hit them with the revolver. Alright, here we go. I think that's everything. Let's just get out of here. I didn't find a new coin. It's kind of a bummer. I don't know what counts as a back for this thing, but I know I have to kill it fast. But I have an ace up my sleeve for this. Anytime his damn stupid thing is about to kill me with one shot, I can press this elephant and it'll do 600 armor, and I think I can live through it. Guess we'll test it out. Here we go. Yep, see, so I blocked most of it. Normally that would kill me in one shot, but I only took like 50 damage from it because I had that elephant thing blocking damage for me. So it's not the best item, but in certain circumstances it can save you from stupid shit like that. I think it's especially kind of good to have an extra helpful item on Bandit for that. Man, we're doing good. Every game I kind of feel like that, though. I was worried I would feel weak, or that I would die, or that I have to spend a lot of time running or dodging, and I'm sure there's some of that to come. But I have a jump move. I can use the stealth. It's a pretty damn good move. Makes you fast. It takes the heat off of you. It allows you to get behind people, which you need to do. So as long as you just make a practice of doing that, you're in good shape. Okay, what we're going to do is go around the world. Already got enemies. We're looking for a new shrine. Nothing. I've been lucky finding them there. There might be one somewhere else. Sometimes I check up there. I don't know if that's where they spawn, but I always look. Because it's always a weird place. It's always a weird spot. I'm going to stealth, get behind this guy, and light him up. Tried to finish him with the revolver, but I missed. I bring dishonor to my family. Stealth, stealth, stealth. Get behind him and finish him off. see some toys up here, and my policy is no toy left behind. We got a stealth right there. That was kind of cool and lucky, but I don't know what I can do against that guy except shoot his ass out of the sky. Stealth. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna try to peg him with the revolver. There we go. Got a few procs of some things off. Shit started popping off. He started cooking. He started popping. He started locking. He started dying. He started crying. He turned into an Aerosmith song. We're waiting for our mouse button to come up and do this. Got him. What is this? Oh, it's the little friend. I think it heals us. Heal over time. Activate this into an ally. I seem to vaguely recall in the depths of my mind that attack speed is good on Bandit. I don't know if it's because it helps him reload or just lets you shoot that out faster. It doesn't seem like I would want a ton of it. I'm taking stun. I would rather have that. Stun grenade. We do so many shots in a row that we have a high chance of proccing that stun, so I'm going to activate this vent. It'll help me jump around the map. Here's the exit. Here is... we'll take that. It'll just give us a little extra mouse swipe. Now we can swipe 3 times if we're up close. You can break your fall with that too. So having 3 gives us a greater chance. There we go. Close damage. Starting to love on this guy because, as you can see, there's always a bunch of guys right up in our business. In our close, personal business. Now we got this little missile shooting as well. I'm going to run up because the mushroom will damage him some. I got a few good shots off on that guy, and he is toast. Might as well see what's up here since we're up here. Kind of looping back around to where we started. This is good. This guillotine will help us cut down minions, elite minions, and it'll help us execute them. We're going to go ahead and take this grace, this gift of grace, and we're going to get the lead out, if you know what I mean. Hang on a tick. Let me just check something. I spy with my little eye. Look at this. Look at this. We'll take the question mark. It's a teddy bear. It was good. There's also an extra present up here. Sometimes there's a lunar coin, but we got 2 good presents. I mean, a newt shrine is what I was looking for, not a lunar coin. But 2 good presents out of that. I'm gonna kind of look and make sure I'm not missing one somewhere secretly. Ouch! Butthole. Guy's a real class A butthole, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, I didn't mean to fall. Ooh, but I do have an item that's left laying on the ground that I didn't pick up, so I'm glad we saw that. Let's go. You can throw your stealth in a pinch. Looks like we're going to get a special exit on the portal, so maybe we'll be able to, because there's a blue light going around it. I don't know if that's the normal sign or if that's the normal, like, hey, you're going through the level, it's blue, or if that means we're getting a lunar portal. Sometimes it can mean that. I know when we selected the Gold Coast, the light turned gold. So, I guess we'll find out. I don't know for sure. But we have shredded all these guys. Bandit does big damage. He's not messing around. I really like him. Even more than the Artificer. She looks super cool. I like the Artificer's look. She's kind of this Eldar alien-looking chick, and her backstory is really cool, and I like how you find her frozen in time. That's all super cool. I think if you get into the lore and you see about like her organization and how they mix science and religion, and they have these really powerful environmental suits, and they think heaven is a planet, and they're like not a transcendental realm. They think it's a place that you can go to, and they're trying to find the gate to it. So that's kind of why they're interested in this planet. Has all these teleporter gates and stuff. Her story is cool. I think the bandit is just somebody that wanted to come raid the planet. Okay, here we go. And he snuck on board as a stowaway when this ship came to do its mission to the planet. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try to fall down and not die. That's mission numero uno. There we go. We didn't take much damage. Our mushroom is going off. Why? It's doing damage to something. That's where we need to go. So let's try to get there. I think we landed in exactly the right spot. So what we're going to have to do is jump down and then use our stealth and our feather to boost ourselves up. So here we go. Feather and then stealth. And we're good. Okay. Last time we took a bunch of damage, but we also have items to deal with that this time, so I think no, we just have a health kit. We need some mushrooms, but I think we're gonna be okay. Let's see what it's like at this level of difficulty this far in the game. I think this is the farthest I've done it so far on anybody. We're just gonna start it right now and get ready to go. We have a ton of items. We don't need to wait for anything. Yeah, this is tough, dude. Look at this. Holy smokerinos. But if we can kill one of them, we can do a lot. Keep chipping away, keep chipping away. Something is healing us. It's our little guy that we have attached to us. It's a piece of equipment. I didn't know what it did, but it turned out to be a super lucky charm, so I'm glad I traded my other equipment for it, because it is helping us win this run that I just went into willy-nilly, like some kind of silly old bear, you know? We also got an item from the magma worm that gives us his attack where, okay, make sure you pick this up. You want the can. We're taking it. We're running. There's like a chance for us to shoot his magma that does, it'll create these fireballs that shoot out. You'll see it periodically. I'm just using stealth so that it drops those guys from being able to focus me. They lose sight of me for a second when I go into it. And I don't think we're getting any resets. We're close to dying. Oh lordy, please help me. There we go. The little guy is definitely helping us heal. I'm trying to get as many resets and just kill them because they do so much damage. They're very high damage threats. And having them all around you, you can't, even if you shred people the way we do, you just can't focus on all of them at the same time. This miasma is making it kind of hard to even see them, if I'm being honest. There we go, the revolver chunked him down a lot, though. We got it. Okay, there's our item, it's right here. Take the shield, we gotta run this way. There's no time. No time for love, Dr. Jones. Okay. Here we go, the usual suspects throwing their balls at us. Keep in mind for this that you do not have to actually just like kill all these guys. That's just what I'm doing to stay alive. But they'll kill you if you don't kill them. The goal really is just to survive long enough for this thing to complete its allotted time of charging, I guess. Okay, there we go, we got him. I feel like the mushroom is helping us a lot for this. Oop. These guys are super nasty, they were all on us. I tried to use my melee attack. I don't know how successful I was, but I have a couple of stacks of it thanks to the ammo clip. We have like 3 stacks of it, I think. There we go. Let's get this really quick. We'll take the can. We need to run as fast as we can. Speaking of cans, I think it's over here. Yep. That's why you want the can. There we go. We're going to start it up. We're pretty good health. This little Healy guy, I like him. I'm taking this every time I need healing. Oh, lordy, this guy right here. We got him, we got him, we got him. Don't want to get frozen. There we go. The little healer, guys. He heals me over time. So as long as you can just dodge and hold out for one more day, like you're in a Wilson Phillips music video. God, what an old reference. Does anybody even watch music videos anymore? You gotta be big old for that one. Oh, speaking of big old, I got slapped right in my big old face. He killed me. He killed me, but I tried it. We said we're going to take on every challenge that we can. So far, it's been a lot of fun. My wrist is a little bit tired. I think we're going to take a break just so I can rest up and come back fresh. We'll shoot for 6 o'clock. Thanks for watching along with me. I'm having a great time, and I'm glad for anybody that's watching.